Yo, what's going on, guys? And NBA expansion. I was gonna go to I was trying to decide if I went to Las Vegas for the NBA semifinals. I had NBA credentials to go, but I would have had to book a hotel, would have had to get someone to take care of my dog and all that. So we decided not to because I'm also going up to Orlando for the G League showcase and what is it, the 6th? So in like 13 days and 2 weeks, literally, I'll be up in G League talking to a bunch of execs and managers while we're watching some G League ball. And then I might go to Paris for the NBA game. But I want to start asking around about expansion. As you guys know, I really like using these resources I have to get a feel around the league, try to get a pulse. As you guys know, we really want to stick around and just give you guys the insight of like what's going on from a better view than or like an unfiltered view. And so what we're hearing right here, shout out Real GM for this. I think specifically they took it from the transcript of SiriusXM Radio. So SiriusXM Radio with Eddie Johnson, Justin Tremaine last night had NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. Also, Pat McAfee had Adam Silver this morning. I watched both of those interviews, which they're really good. Adam Silver's always a good like listen. He actually is a very articulate guy. And Adam Silver was asked directly about Las Vegas as a potential expansion city, and he confirmed that's under consideration. This is the quote. Quote, well, number one, I'll say there are no inside candidates. A lot of players, former players, well-known wealthy people out there who've expressed interest in having a Las Vegas franchise. What I've said to everyone publicly and privately is there's no process in place. There have been no secret discussions, no commitment to anyone. I'm obviously thrilled that people are interested. We have a long track record in Vegas. Not that it's a competition, but those other teams you mentioned were there. We played an all-star game there. We brought our summer league to Las Vegas. Obviously, now we have the WNBA Las Vegas Aces, which are incredibly successful there. We're bringing the in-season tournament semifinals and championship game, so we like the market. So we'll see what timing is on those national television agreements. We don't have to wait till the end of the second season to get those done. But once we do, we'll turn back to expansion or turn to expansion. And again, I made no secret out of it. End quote. Silver said about the timing, as he said, there's a 3-step process. First thing we had to bang out was the CBA. Done. Next thing we got to do in March, that opens up, going to be freaking the TV deal. And then we can turn to expansion. And look, obviously we know Seattle's guaranteed. Seattle's going to happen whether you like it or not, ladies and gentlemen. Seattle's getting a franchise. And the Athletic, Mike Verkanov, who I've interviewed, go check out our interview, Mike Verkanov. It's definitely interesting to see. He wrote a great piece regarding the fact that teams are. Wow, my computer's doing this weird thing where it's like taking forever, like the CPU. But yeah, dude, Mike Verkanov did not just spell out. It's funny that the computer recognized what it said. So what we know about expansion, he wrote right here, is that it's going to cost. All right, we know like $100 billion TV deal. The NBA crossed 10 billion in revenue this past year. The NBA would need buy-in from the current owners and leagues to expand. The Charlotte Hornets, Bucks, and Suns have all taken new owners. Mark Lawyer and Alex Rodriguez are about to complete their 80% purchase of the franchise. The Dallas Mavericks, too, are changing, so expansion might be seen as a league issue, but there's going to be various factors. Seattle and Las Vegas are believed to be the front runners, according to Mike Verkanov, for NBA teams. Adam Silver talked about Mexico City and said the league would be looking very seriously at it, as well as Montreal and Vancouver have shown each an interest. Montreal has actually had exploratory conversations. Now, Mexico City could be intriguing as the NBA's media ecosystem changes and is no longer tethered to linear television. A franchise in Mexico could help spur sales in the country for any streaming network that buys a share of the NBA's media right. And the G League has already had success with the Capitans, who I actually know the general manager of the G League Capitans. The team announced that it set a franchise attendance record for the season opener at the Arena CDMX of 16,178 fans. And that's like double the G League of any other. So Las Vegas obviously has grown into an NBA outpost even without its own team, with the Summer League, Team USA events, and G League Showcase all having happened there. Now the G League Showcase is gone, and they already have an NBA built arena in the T-Mobile center, and has acquired 66 acres. Well, shit, they're saying they're gonna build. Okay, could the NBA expand to Las Vegas? There might be a basketball arena right there. So the Oakview Group, God, Grope, Oakview Group bought 66 acres, and they want to build I don't even know what they're trying. So he's interesting. So I thought they were just playing the T-Mobile Center. I guess not. Now, what we're hearing in Las Vegas, Journal reported that $3 billion in federal funding will go to a high-speed rail from Las Vegas to Los Angeles, owned by Wes Edens, who controls the Bucks in the 110-acre plot. So LeBron's expressed interest. There's a bunch of stuff. The city almost drew a team back from Chris Henson about the Kings. Now, Bucks were at 3.5. The Qatari, wow. So the Qatari Investment Authority bought 5% share of Monumental Sports, which owns the Wizards, Capitals, and Mystics, for a little over $4 billion. Damn. So it's going to be expensive whoever buys this team. Okay. What we're specifically learning is that if the league does expand, it will add a new franchise for the first time in more than 2 decades. The NBA has not introduced an NBA franchise since the Charlotte Bobcats were added by the league in 2003 and started playing the 04-05. The Houston Texans began playing the year prior. NHL has added 2 teams since then, and the WNBA just announced a new franchise last month in the hopes to add at least one more. Silver has taken an expansion with a sense of patience and seriousness, like he should. It's definitely just interesting to see how this is all going to play out and why. Because I'm for it. I'm all for it. Like, I think this is a great idea. This is something that, as a league, we need to do. It's going to only improve the product. All right? I'm a firm believer that the product will improve because of this. So, that's where I want to hear your guys' opinions, okay? And what are your thoughts on... And I sent a letter to every NBA team. Here's what I got. That's definitely good for this kid. Some kid made a video that he sent a letter to every team. Good for him. That's definitely an interesting concept. Okay, and people's videos make me laugh. I don't watch like YouTube like that, but I think it's definitely funny seeing, like when you just seeing kids make videos and stuff like that. It makes me laugh. But everyone should. I mean, you got 2K subs. Good for you, kid. I mean, I got nothing over here, but it's fun seeing stuff. So I'm a go. I hope you guys did enjoy. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that good jazz. That's basically going to be it from me. We milked this bad boy out probably a little longer than you guys would have liked.